Team shooting drill. Always looking for opportunities within our practice to shoot as a group. Everybody together, time and score. This is a 5-minute shooting drill. We call it move with carryovers. We're going to be moving to various spots. We carry over score from one spot to the next so that there's no lag in players getting shots. This is a 5-minute shooting drill that if we do right, each player gets between 65 and 70 shots, depending on if you have 10 to 12 players on your team. We start in the corner where we need 1 point. The next spot, we're doing this odds. This would be move odds. We're going to go 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Keep doing your odds shooting all the way up. Our record is 47. Average is in the mid to low 30s, depending on what your team shoots in games. Our best teams, those teams that got the highest numbers, those were about 40% as a team. Below 30, we're averaging in the low 30s. It's kind of crazy how many the total number, the spot number that we get to. Like if we get to spot 33, that team shoots about 33%. If we get to 35, they shoot about 35%. If you get to 27, that's probably about what they're going to shoot. So this has some good correlation. We didn't necessarily intend that when we started making this drill and keeping these records and keeping these times, but over the course of the years, that's kind of what it's turned out to be. So what you like to see eventually is your team, and don't tell them this. Okay, I think this is key. Explain the drill to them. Explain that you're trying to get 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Explain to them what you're trying to do. They won't get this initially, but maybe the second or the third time they do it, see if you end up with a player that doesn't shoot a lot of threes but can make a layup. See if you put them in this spot right here. See if you put one of your best three-point percentage shooters next in this line. That's a cool thing to see if it develops, because all we need here is a layup. Here we need a catch and shoot three. We do have players here ready to go in line so that we can be ready to step in and shoot if this player does miss. We have another player here ready to go just in case she does miss, because we can't move to the next spot until we complete our 1. So we're trying to get a layup here. There's no layups after that, okay, because it's an odd number. We're going by threes, okay? Here, you're getting 3. Here we're getting 5. And because we are carrying over, it doesn't matter. That's why we just keep shooting threes. All right, so we're constantly shooting, constantly moving. We started with 5 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls, and then you can spread your shooters out however you want. The other thing I would tell you is I'm already mad about this. I didn't catch it today, but this is a one-handed pass getting ready to happen. We don't want this. We want a chest pass from here to here. We always kind of have an open spot in between them as we start to move. This drill does get chaotic. As we start to do it, you're going to see balls going everywhere. You're going to see players rotating everywhere. You're going to see people moving. We've got scores being yelled out. We got 5. We got 6. We got 9. Move. 7. Carry 3. There's a lot of chaos going on in this drill, and we love that because there's chaos going on in your game. So we put 5 minutes on the clock. We start as soon as this player moves to go lay it in. So we have now got 1. So we need 3 here. 3 to move. 3 to move. You see Coach saying, move, move. We carry it over. So we got 3. We're at the top. We need 5 here. We need 5. We need 5. We need 5. That's what we're yelling. We need 5. Somebody make one. So there's 3. We need 5 to move. 6. So move. So now we carry 1 to this spot, 1 to the 7 spot, and now you start to count with that 1 as your carryover. These first spots ought to go a little quicker than what we're going. We had a tough shooting day. Now you've heard somebody yell, move. So we got to move our passing lines down. We've got to move our passing line here, move our shooting lines down. We only shoot 1 spot here, so this would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Now we're on 11. So we got to make 11. So that's 4 threes we have to make here. You notice you'll end up with kind of 3 lines. We want to keep it within a few boards of each other on each spot. They have to call names. They have to hustle after the rebounds. They have to get to the spot. They have to deal with some chaos. Now we're at the top. You're constantly got coaches yelling, we need 11, we need 17, 3 to move. There's a lot going on in this point. I would recommend if you've got a team of more than 10 or 12, we've got some rebounders down in here kind of help them. I'd get them out of the way. Maybe spread them out to where so they have to hustle a little bit more after the rebound. A lot of movement in this drill. You got to have a lot of communication. like I said, what you're trying to get out of it is a chaos-created shooting drill in which you have to calm down, gather yourself, make a shot from spots that we get, like a kick out. These are like catch and shoot threes. And then that clock is constantly ticking down. You're trying to get to the mid-30s, write it on the back of your practice schedule. If you get a team that's getting, again, anything in those high 30s, low 40s, like getting up to 37, 39, 41, 43, you got a team that should be looking to shoot the three some in your games. We've had to peel this drill back sometimes. I would tell you that this drill is one of the number one indicators for me as to how many three-point attempts we should be trying to get in the game. If we can't get consistently into the mid to high 30s in practice, I don't think I should expect our kids to be shooting that in a game situation. So to me, what the beauty of this drill is, and you can take my word for it over the 25 years that we've been doing it, if you'll do this for 5 minutes and you'll do it 10 times, I would be willing to bet that your overall percentage is very close to what spot you get to. If that's not the case, give me a text, shoot me an email. I'd love to discuss maybe some ways you can check it or things that you're doing that are getting your numbers up to where your team is shooting it better in games, because that's what we all want. We all want kids that can carry it from the practice floor to the game floor.